Are you familiar with the username Incel Revolution Soon?
Yeah.
Have you talked about how all women
Never
need to be
admitted.
masculine?
No. What?
Total Jewish bring it forth now. Kill them all, get lefties.
I don't know how much you guys would believe me, but on my end, that's just emotional banter.
A white male. Oh, a white male. He's so scary.
You,
What is wrong
you
with you
come up
people?
with one
They're
that's...
FBI.
Nobody
They can
could have
see
reported
anything.
me. Yeah, because they're terrorists that
Watch
have
your
access
mouth.
and
Look
spy on
at-
people with the Patriot Act.
Okay.
You need to watch yourself.
I don't care. I
what
can
you-
say all of this. This is free speech.
When an Instagram user calling himself Incel Revolution Soon shares a series of posts that draw the attention of the FBI, they trace the account to a home in Edgewater, Florida. There, a special agent clashes with the poster, who believes he's done nothing wrong.
Putting on the internet, you go to jail for that nowadays?
Yeah, if you're inciting mass murder of particular individuals, absolutely.
The following is based on official police
Dude.
records, and the footage has never been seen before until now. Please note that any person charged with a crime is presumed innocent unless and until proven guilty in a court of law. On October 18, 2025, the FBI received a tip about an Instagram user posting what they describe as RMVE, or racially, ethnically motivated, and violent extremist ideologies.
That's a new
Their
one.
investigation identified the user as 19-year-old Luke Nevcherlane. 6 days after receiving the tip, a special agent with the FBI arrives on his front porch, accompanied by officers with the Edgewater Police Department.
How you doing, dear?
Hi, good. How you doing?
So, Agent will explain everything to you.
Oh, gosh.
Special Agent Richard Bobby with the FBI. Nice to meet you.
Nice to
Sorry,
meet you.
I didn't see
Yeah, what is this about?
you. Is this Lucas?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so I'm glad that you're here as well. So
Is he saying something online? Is that... Oh,
Really? You're looking at what I'm saying online?
yeah.
oh my
Well,
gosh.
well,
Are you kidding me?
what do you think?
What is he
Why
saying?
is he Why is he surprised by that? He literally said that in the intro where he said, "Oh yeah, they're spying on us with the Patriot Act." Yeah, dude, they are. I thought we all knew that. I thought we're not going to just say anything and everything on the internet.
Why don't you tell us? What have you been saying?
Nothing. Instagram account, I get banned on there.
What's your Instagram handle?
Why would I need to tell you that, brother?
Hesitation. Why would I need to tell you that? Why do I need to tell you that?
Answer that question.
If the FBI is at your house asking you a question, it's for a reason.
Board-certified criminal defense lawyer Bruce Rivers reviewed this case and shared his perspective.
Let's
Please
see.
note that
Bruce
all legal
Rivers.
opinions expressed are solely Bruce's and not reflective of Iwu.
He does not have to say anything to these.
No, he
officers.
does not. Why
can
is he
say,
talking?
I refuse to answer any and all
I
questions.
plead the fifth.
Now, they don't have to Mirandize him here because he's not in custody.
Sure, it's for a reason, but I mean, what the is this?
Luke, come on. What
Am I saying online?
Not
I've
the
done nothing
smartest.
incriminating.
be disrespectful.
I've not been a criminal.
What did he say something?
We'll talk about that.
Act like I'm a terrorist.
But why would you say that?
Why are you here then?
Well, we don't talk to only terrorists. We talk to a lot of people.
Oh my goodness.
So why would you say
He has never been in trouble for doing anything, but what are you writing, Luke? What are you saying?
Not saying anything.
So I'm concerned that you said terrorist because that's a big word, and that why would you think we were here to talk to you about?
It's a big no-no word.
He said, I'm not a terrorist.
Right, but that's a big word that most people don't just throw out there.
Luke doesn't answer the question, but the agent will soon explain her concerns.
So first and foremost, for safety, are there any guns in the home?
Yes.
This one.
Okay, what type of gun is it?
Glock 43,
Okay.
shotgun, AK.
Okay.
My dad also.
Yeah, his dad has guns.
Are any registered to Lucas?
No.
Okay. Do you have them locked up in a safe?
Yes.
Okay. Does he have access to those? Okay.
Well, I know Luke doesn't have guns, and you could look at it, you could see what they have. I have no problem with any of it.
Do you know of any time that he's been able to access the guns without?
No, he doesn't even
anything like
shoot.
that? Do you ever remember touching a tan and black AK in the home?
Of course.
Okay.
Oh, okay. He probably
Why are
picked
you
up
talking, you
something.
idiot?
Okay. So I'm going to show you a picture.
Pose with it. It's just
Okay, well, now we know. Now we need to know what you did.
really.
Luke,
This is serious, honey.
they take it serious. You can't just
What?
act like...
Yeah, I can't pose with a gun.
Do you know who
I'd
that
say,
is?
Mom, go back in the house.
It's me.
Okay. Is that the gun you were talking about?
Oh,
The AK?
gosh, yeah, he's, you can't do that, Luke.
Really.
Especially if you're saying threatening stuff.
I didn't
you
say
can't.
anything threatening. It was a picture.
Then why is the FBI not?
It was supposed to be funny because they're alphabet agencies. You know, our government.
Stop. Watch your mouth.
They're terrorists.
Well,
what they are.
They're trying to protect
Stop.
us.
No, they're not. They don't protect anything.
Watch your mouth.
When was the last time you've seen the FBI
Like that
in
big
Edgewater?
guy.
So the concerns that I have are these are
Stuff you're posting online. That's how they have it.
the FBI was contacted because people were very concerned about some of the posts that you were sharing.
You know what Homeland Security is?
Terrorist organization.
No. man. You need to call his boss.
The son overdosed on too many red pills, and the parents are fucking blue pilled to shit. Just trust them. They're here to protect you. They're here to protect you. Listen, you gotta tell your mom to go inside, kid. You might have been posting some dumb shit online, but your mom doesn't know what the hell she's talking about. You should have, honestly, she just left. Said, I plead the fifth, and I have nothing to say to you. If you're gonna arrest me, do it. But if not, I'm going back inside.
He's very immature about this stuff.
Yeah.
Are you his biological mom?
Yes.
I'm sure about
Yes.
these things. I'm an American citizen, and you come to my home for a post.
What?
That means
It's not the
nothing. It's
picture.
not
Yeah,
right at
because
all.
it's
the
something
posts that
you
you're making
said.
online, the posts that you're making online are federal felonies
Ow.
because that's the statute.
If you're
It's a federal
saying
felony.
what you're saying, they
That
take
means
it
What did
seriously.
I say in that photo? It's just a photo. I mean, free speech. What the?
When you cock off online, it can have implications. I have a case right now where all my clients said, I'm not leaving X town until so and so is in a coma. I filed a motion to dismiss that because it's just, but you have a First Amendment right of free speech, but not any speech. You can't yell fire at a crowded theater. You know, just like you can't bring your own food. I mean, I tried that once. I tried to bring my own food to a movie theater, and I got kicked out readily because the barbecue smoke was just too much for the theater owner.
They acted like I'm about to plan an attack or
not
something.
threatening-
You treat me like I'm a criminal.
I don't know what you said
I've done
though.
nothing incriminating.
They have to take it serious.
Okay, I like to point out that you're not being treated like a criminal because you're not in handcuffs, you're not being detained.
All right then.
Okay, so let's point that out there.
Fair enough.
Let's be very clear about that.
Before the agent asks her next question, she tells Luke that lying to a federal agent during an investigation can result in a felony charge.
That is true. If you lie to a federal agent, you know, I've got a case right now where my client is accused of that, and it's a federal felony.
Are you familiar with the username Incel Revolution Soon?
Yeah.
Oh
what is that?
It's
no!
just a handle I had on Instagram.
Not the
Is it your handle
Instagram
on
handle.
It was. It's gone now. It's
What happened to
banned.
it?
It just got banned. It gets banned all the time.
Have you ever said anything like everyone? That's my instincts. That's what my instincts tell me.
I mean, I've said it before. It's just jokes.
Okay.
Well,
Have you talked about how?
This is the type of shit where people, they post that kind of stuff online for years, and then they go and commit a mass event, and everybody goes, how did we not, well, we couldn't see that beforehand. Listen, I'm not saying that that's what he was going to do, but it's just funny that people always say, yeah, they've been on FBI's radar forever. And people want to have it both ways, where it's like, you can clearly tell there is a disposition with this person, but at the same time, we don't want to say, oh, you should have picked them up and done something beforehand, because people would say free speech. So I get it. It's weird because it's a thin line. This is why people should just be a little more serious about what they're saying. How about that? If it's a joke, that doesn't sound like a joke. I don't know, dude. You can see why people would look at that and go, that's a little serious, especially posing with a gun. Like, I don't know. If you're going to just straight up say that, I want to just R and K everybody, like posing with, like, come on, man. Like, are you an idiot? We have free speech. It's been afforded to us. It's nice. But like, why are you going to post that shit? Why is that your shit? I don't know. It gets to a point where it's we just see these people, these events in their postings, and we go, wow, this person was seriously deranged and posting all this online. Why didn't the FBI pick them up sooner? I don't know. You think that's totally fine? No, I actually don't think it's fine. I actually think it's terrible. Now, whether or not we should say the FBI or the law should come down on you, that's a whole other conversation. But I actually don't go, I know, contrary to popular belief, I don't go online and say I'm going to R and K people. I just don't. I don't say that in my own personal life either very often. If I do, it's maybe after I had a couple beers, but I'm sure as hell not going to post it online. Fuck that. I want to explode the world. What if he said that with a picture of a homemade bomb? Or and he bought, let's say he bought a how to make how to make homemade explosive devices. I don't know. Then you get into like, well, I don't know. Then you look at that and you go, am I an idiot? I don't really know what to say here. That's, I would say it's free speech, I guess. But at the same time, if they're like buying how to make homemade explosive devices, they have pictures of them with explosive devices saying they want to explode the world, and they go and bomb someplace. I mean, I don't know. It's a tough line. I don't really know where the line. It's only after they do it, right? That's only time when we can do anything, or they're in the act of doing it. And I err on the side of free speech. I do. I'm like, listen, people should be allowed to say and let out their frustrations or whatever. But like, I don't know, man. It's tough because it's like you see these cases and it's like so like you can see the direction it's going with these people, and you're like, I don't know. What do we do here? The problem is she isn't just coming to talk to the kid. She is immediately accusing him of federal crimes. Yeah. I don't mind if they send someone to talk to him. Yeah, I don't really either, because that sometimes scares people. And they say, look, we see what you're posting online. Like, cut it out. I wish cops would do that to me on the road. I wish they would just flash their lights once to say, slow down, and I could slow down. Okay, I see. You're there. But no, they just pull you over and they give you a ticket. And you're like, I don't know. It just gets extreme with some people. People just push the boundaries always.
All women need to be masked.
No. What?
Luke, watch what you're saying.
What about the exact
Zip
phrase?
it.
Women
No,
need,
but
I don't need it.
I know
women
what.
need to be.
I watch all the true crime shows. I know exactly
I
what
don't need to hear
But
that.
your
My knowledge.
Instagram handle was Incel Revolution Suit, correct?
It's just a joke.
Okay.
Immediately.
So did you say it or was it a joke?
I have no recollection of saying that phrase now.
Okay. Do you ever remember hearing a foids?
I mean, yeah, I probably said it before.
Can you explain what a foid is?
It's just a female humanoid. That's what it means. It's just a meme term. It's all just posting. It's all
Yeah,
posting.
you might be thinking in your head that it's a joke, but it's not a joke.
Yeah, that's the thing too, is that we've talked about this, the irony poison, the poison pill of irony, is that people say that, well, it's ironic, I'm being ironic, but it's almost like it becomes real at some point. Your mind, and I don't know if that's necessarily happening here, I don't know this young gentleman, but at some point you act so much like it, and in your mind it kind of becomes real, like that guy Finster, I think that's what his name was. He dressing like a girl on stream on Omegle for the lulz, guys. It's ironic. It's a joke. Isn't it funny? And then he's trooning out. And then he's fucking trooning out. You're like, dude, wait, I thought it was a joke. Nope. Now it's real. It's like your brain doesn't really understand. Like, you can say that, but like your brain at some point, I feel like it crosses the line between what is real and what is fake. And people always hide behind the irony. It's just a joke. It's just a joke. But then maybe it's not. Maybe at some point it stops becoming a joke, because who gets to dictate when it's a joke and when it's not? The person who says it. And all we have to go on is your words. We can only see your external state. We don't know what's going on internally, but you want to say, oh, I'm going to run into the cover of the joke. But it could at some point stop becoming a joke. The shield that people have of like, I can say anything anytime, because I've been like this too. I used to be like this a lot, where I would just say nonsense for nonsense sake. And people would say like, why do you have to say that? Why do you have to act like that? And it's like, it's just a joke. And it's like, so it's like, we don't know that. To us, it's just offensive, but you are the one who gets to dictate when it's like a power play. And then at any given time, it could not be a joke. You could set off the bomb. You could be the person who's just like, nope, it's not a joke. It's time. And it's like, okay, well, what are we supposed to do when you're just saying that over and over again? And again, it's tough. It's tough to dictate when the line is crossed. I don't really know if there is one necessarily, a hard line, but it's just this irony shit, like nonstop online, is like, are you ever serious, people? Are you ever going to actually state what you really believe in? Is this, I don't know.
What about the phrase, I'm going to commit mass murder before I kill?
I've never said that. Not that
That's a joke.
I hope you didn't say that, Luke.
What?
What she just said. Have you said stuff
Show me
like
the
that?
proof. Show me I've said these things.
Have you said that you wanted to?
Sure, I've said it before.
Okay.
Doesn't
Joking
mean
around,
anything.
just-
Everyone said they had everything. Everyone's had thoughts of that before.
The special agent explains her concerns that Luke may still be harboring these ideations, but he assures everyone that he's not.
I know, well, his friends or whoever he talks to online, they all kind of joke with stupid lingo like that. But he's never...
Yeah. listen, there are First Amendment protected rights. Absolutely, we care about those.
That pause.
We also care about written threats, and that's where things are not protected. Those are not protected rights.
Yeah.
So making written threats online is a federal felony. So what about something like total Jew? Now bring it forth. It will happen soon, brother. It's all falling into place.
Oh, Luke.
Do you ever remember saying anything
Dude,
like that?
come on.
No, I know. I mean, I said it. I know.
This particular conversation took place between Luke and another Instagram user by the name Sea Salty Man, who sent Luke what police describe as an anti-Jewish video. They traced the account to Luke's 19-year-old close friend, who they later questioned about the messages.
Sometimes people get away with mass casualty events. We should still preserve free speech. Let me be clear. Absolutely. Absolutely. My whole take is on the individual level, is on the societal level, is us. Is at some point the rubber hits the road and you have to actually be a big boy and you have to actually speak legitimately and say what you believe. Do you actually believe this stuff? No, I don't. Okay, thank you. Like, we can't just be irony pilled forever, because then nothing means anything and you are the one. We can only see what you're saying externally. You're the one who gets to dictate when that is serious and when it's not. Maybe we need to just be actually real with our words at some point. We can't be always in a state of it's irony or it's not. And I get to jump between both worlds. It's like, dude, then you get the FBI at your house and you're going to bitch and moan when they question you. You're like, dude, okay.
I have a very certain opinion on Jewish people. Now, it's
You're
not
allowed to have.
Which it's not all Jewish people. It's just people that so happen to be Jewish that do evil things.
After Sea Salty Man sent the video, Luke replied, "I don't hate them enough. I need more hate, more hatred. Total Jewish now. Bring it forth." Sea Salty
Come
Man
on,
responded,
bro.
"I'm done with this. Let's start the revolution." To which Luke replied, "It will happen soon, brother."
It's just dumb. Okay, so there are stuff that is dark, things that are very serious. I can't speak for him in that. That's just not something I keep up with.
Sure.
In any sense. Like, that's just, I really don't even know what to put that. I just don't think about it often.
This kid's
when you say
scared
you don't
as
think about it
fuck.
often, what do you mean by that? Like, you don't think about his statements often, or you don't think about...
Like the political ideologies. Like, it's just
I
not
see.
something I'm so fantasized in.
You're a little bit nervous, you're shaking and
This is
things
the
like that.
first time I've ever had an interaction with the police, like, justice or on my own.
And keep in mind, everything you say can and will be used in a court of law.
Let me just be straight up honest with you. Take a deep breath, relax. At the end of this, we're not putting you in handcuffs.
Oh, I
we're
know.
not taking
It's just like
I just want you to be relaxed and know that this is literally just a conversation all of us are having, and when we're done, you go back inside and we get back in our cars
Yes,
and leave.
I know. I
just want to put you at ease, and I'm not sure if you were nervous or anything like
No,
that.
I am, but like it's just like the very first time I've ever had to interact with an FBI agent.
In contrast, Luke's own conversation with the agent grew increasingly tense as she
Uh-oh.
shared more of Luke's statements with his family.
More?
This is absurd to me.
Luke. What about you get a gun to... I'm going to get a gun to... That's what I'll do after a public area.
Who knows if I said it?
Oh my gosh, watch your mouth, Luke.
Do you know who Elliot Rodger is?
No!
Yes,
I do.
Not Elliot Rodger,
What's he known
please.
for?
Elliot Rodger.
He was a
Please.
guy that couldn't find love, and then he
The
was shot
supreme
in
gentleman
In
himself.
May of 2014, Elliot Rodger murdered 6 people and injured 14 others. Before the attack, he uploaded a video to YouTube in which he said he wanted to punish women for rejecting him and expressed resentment toward men. He's cited as an influence on several perpetrators of subsequent mass attacks.
He's an incel,
You
sure.
mentioned
The king
incel in
incel.
your username. What is
Yeah,
it?
it was
What's
a
an
joke.
incel?
Involuntary celibate.
Okay. So that's what Elliot Rodger was. Is that
Sure.
correct to say?
I suppose.
Sea Salty Man was also later asked about this particular subject, where the agent went into further detail.
What do you know about incels?
I just know it's a kind of people. I don't know. I honestly couldn't even give you like a detail for
So you
what
know
it is.
they...
I don't know what it is, honestly. I just know it's a term that gets used online. People like Nick Fuentes, if you know who that is, get called
Named!
like incels and stuff.
Named on
Something
an Emu video.
Sorry, dude, it's like involuntary celibate.
I just think that's just a weird term. Involuntarily celibate. Can you think of a worse fate?
The concern is that a lot of your statements that you're making are very
That's the
similar
point,
to
bud.
what Elliot Rodger believed and did.
Really?
Yes.
Luke, you know that. It's not.
What?
Why would you even
You know
use that?
exactly what she's talking about.
I don't
It's
even
a
know who it is.
meme. There's multiple people on Instagram, thousands of people that call themselves incel revolution soon. Oh, I'm a true cell. Everyone says that.
But some of the stuff you're saying is not.
Who cares? They say it too. Do they show up? Do you show up at their houses and interrogate them?
Who
I'm
is
concerned
that?
about you.
And anybody.
No, because they're
I
all
don't care if
feds.
you're talking about me. I mean, I want to know. If
We
you
don't
do
go
this to
after
other
our
people.
own.
You go to other people's houses and harass them like this.
If there are
They're obvious
concerns,
jokes.
if there are,
Who reported me? Like, who
What makes
reported
it-
me?
what
What's
makes
this
it
It's on the,
stupid?
yeah, but you put it on the
They're
internet.
FBI. They
Nobody
can
could have
see
reported
anything.
me.
Luke, when you put it out
Who
there,
would have
it's-
reported me? My
it's
own
seen.
friends? They're the only ones that seen these things.
Well, people, whoever
How would
you're-
they even know who
if
I
it's out
were?
on the internet, anybody
Who
can
I
see it.
were?
I mean, it shows you on
It's
Instagram
not a
who
joke.
views your post.
They have access to everything.
Yeah, because they're f***ing terrorists that
Watch
have
your
access
mouth.
and
What
spy
the-
on people with the Patriot Act.
Okay.
You need to watch yourself.
I don't
It's-
care. I
what
can
do you-
say all of this. This is free speech.
While it isn't clear who reported Luke, many
Chit-chat.
of his posts were publicly viewable.
I mean, you come to my house to try and intimidate me and try to silence me. Is that what you're doing?
Well,
Yeah,
we're here to ask
that
you
is what you're
questions.
doing. If you're asking me
This
questions,
guy is a
then I
true
don't need
cell.
to answer, do I?
No.
Why are you here?
you absolutely
Can
don't
you
need to
leave?
answer questions.
Luke,
You
leave
already
and never come
answered
back?
all their questions,
Watch
you
your mouth.
idiot.
Is that
You know-
possible for you two, or all four of you to
Luke,
do?
stop. That's no
Is that
respect.
possible?
No respect, because what you're writing stuff that's not funny and it's not a joke. So stop. Don't
What's,
put your hand
what's
up there.
funny and what's not funny? Who's to say?
Yeah, well, I say it. It's killing people. None of that's
Am I
funny.
under arrest? Am I going to be
No,
detained? Are you
stop.
going to charge me for
You
these
better
things?
stop.
Does any of this matter? Do I need a
It
lawyer?
matters. Call your dad and get him here.
Luke's brother heads inside to call their dad, who will soon arrive and get caught up to speed. With Sea Salty Man, the FBI agent continued sharing what they
Sea Salty
found
Man.
in their private messages.
Again, we're not here to tell you to have your own opinions about certain groups or anything like that. But do you recall talking about more than 110, or in a conversation, more than 110 million non-white foreign individuals in our country? America is truly a hole. Does that sound ring a bell?
I know how he is. He's kind of racist. I'm not even going to lie. So that sounds like something that could have been said. Now, that line specifically doesn't really ring a bell, but it kind of...
What about
goes.
something that you may have said? I'm done with. Let's start the revolution.
Okay, I saw that in the file. So I remember
I can
when
explain.
that happened. That was with the whole Charlie Kirk thing, and that was on September 10th. And Lucas was the first person I was like texting and stuff, and we just got into one of those like arguments, not arguments, like
Debates.
not debate. We were like on the same side, but we were just like
Fired up.
flaming, like just pretty much dumping. That's what that was.
Okay. What about like follow up with that though? Him saying it will happen soon, brother. It's all falling into place, and then your response was, "I'm not waiting." And then a discussion from you further was, "This tyranny has infected the human race since the dawn of the Jews." Then he responded, "You have to. Blowing a fuse and committing an act of terror early benefits no one. It's when Breivik was retarded."
Anders Behring Breivik is a Norwegian terrorist who carried out attacks in Norway on July 22, 2011. He first detonated a car bomb, killing 8 people, then carried out a mass shooting at a youth camp, killing 69 more.
And then what about he continuing on talking about Breivik? He bombed leftists in Norway, and what came from it? Really nothing at all. He went to jail. He lit his fuse of hate early. We must all light our fuses together, not individually, and create such an enormous explosion, not a small insignificant one, that completely obliterates the system so we can rebuild it anew. And your response was,
That was something he said. Okay.
that's one way to think about it, but that's to invoke one singular explosion. It needs to be a chain reaction. The hate for true evil needs to spread.
These people don't even have an understanding of what the country would even look like after. Like, that's the annoying thing about this is like none of this is a positive. There's no positive philosophy here. It's all just reaction to perceived grievances against whoever. Some of the stuff has legitimacy to it, but then people get into they get so caught up in this flaming anger and hatred. They're like, let's blow it all up. Okay, well, what would it look like in the aftermath? And would you even be the person to be rebuilding it? Or would China just come like flying in and it's like, thank you? Or the tech elite, right? They would dip out to their bunkers and then wait for the aftermath. They'd come out and they'd build the technocratic beast system from your ashes. It's like you guys don't even fucking have an idea or a plan of what you're even doing. It's just a complete reaction to like an animal. That's what a lot of this shit is. It's just like a stimuli and a response to stimuli. It's like, ugh.
And that was your response. Total Jewish bring it forth now. Log the lefties.
Okay, how are you gonna achieve any of that shit? How is that gonna work? Just go out in the streets and just start doing stuff. Okay, that's gonna work out real well.
Things you said were like conversations.
This shit just maybe I'm just getting older. I don't really know, but this shit is so cringe to me. Like this shit used to be, I guess, more like, oh, like whoa, like spicy when I was younger. But like now I got older, I'm like, dude, this shit's just fucking. It's just LARP. And clearly, I mean, they come to your front door. Where's your Kevlar, man? Why aren't you getting ready? This is it. This is the time, brother.
Yeah, you had some responses in there as well.
Okay, could you read those to me?
Your response to you need to blow it all up.
I'm not saying I want that. I'm just saying that these people get caught up and they whipped up in this shit, these reactionary circles, and then there's like they just blow up their lives and themselves and achieve nothing.
Then you followed up, your response was, it's bigger and more grand than just to the section of one race. It is a fight that will require every last soul on this planet until its dying breath. And then further on he said, them all lefties.
I don't know how much you guys would believe me, but on my end, that's just emotional banter. Because that was around the time of the Charlie Kirk thing. That should be on September 10th or 11th, right? That's all that was. And since then, obviously, like I've calmed down and most of the world has. But at that day in specific, it was just a day where no one knew really what was going on or like the full severity of things. I didn't know that he was a, a Republican at the time. So that's bad on my end because I'm just saying I don't know about. That's how I see it. I'm just talking out of my
So you probably thought it was one of those minorities or something that you have some sort of particular viewpoint against.
Someone that has committed something like that within the past few years. Like maybe not like a black person or like a person of color, but maybe like someone that identifies in the LGBTQ space, because that happens before too, like the transgenders that have like shut up school in Nashville, or the dude that tried to assassinate Trump was on that end, if I'm not mistaken, but I don't know at the same time. So.
According to police records, an Edgewater detective also learned of a group chat Luke was involved in which discussed the topic of school and workplace shootings.
What was the name of the group chat?
Serial Flexers.
Serial Flexers?
The federal agent attempted to question Luke further.
How do these guys know Breivik and stuff but not know how to plead the fifth? Exactly. Because they're putting the cart before the fucking horse. They're on the periphery of these like insane schizo situations, flashpoint events, but they don't even know basic wisdom about talking to the fucking feds. Like, I think our priorities are a little off there, buddy. You don't have any real world experience. You don't know fucking dick, and you're just blowing up your life. You're blowing up any potential future you might have for this shit, for internet memes. Okay.
There.
Did you ever say blowing it all up with incel rage all?
What? How do you expect me to recall in my mind everything I've ever said?
Watch them.
Oh, you got pictures of it? I guess that's me. Is it me? My hands covering my face.
Yeah. Well, you don't think it's a big deal what you're saying, but
it's a joke. You should. I'm a teenage boy.
Yeah, but it's not a joke with what you're saying.
You're actually an adult.
Yeah, exactly. An adult. Ooh,
Luke.
The federal government bears that charge.
Everything you put on the internet is for anyone to see, and they have to take it serious because they don't need people going out shooting people and killing people.
There are immigrants coming here raping people that are illegal aliens. They're doing this because I have a European descent. That's why they're doing it.
What the heck? Luke,
that's exactly why they're doing it. A white male. Oh, a white male. He's so scary.
You come,
is wrong
you
with
come
you
out
people?
with, watch your mouth.
Like, how do you live with yourself?
Stop.
So I'm actually a European descent.
Stop. It has nothing to do with your skin color. It's what you're saying.
It is.
It's what you're saying. Now stop.
Luke has already been told that he's not being detained.
Like, is there no overlap with this and the black guy who gets pulled over who gets aggressive because he thinks all the cops are racist? Like, that's literally what's happening right here. Is that this guy is being combative to these people because he thinks his race, his ethnic identity, they're under attack, and you people are the ones who are doing it, and I can't. It's like the same shit. It's just mass-induced paranoia.
Placed under arrest. leaving one of the officers wondering where this may be heading.
Despair, anger, hatred, resentment.
No, this is it, huh?
Legal name is Nina?
Yeah. She's just doing her investigation.
So, with your consent,
She's gonna
because
end
this
up
is your
doing
home,
that
I
future.
would,
Like, not today. Not today.
Sure enough, the federal agent has a larger plan in motion, one she will not be revealing today. In the meantime, the situation grows more tense when Luke's dad arrives at the scene.
Sure.
It's a joke.
No.
Let's catch him up on everything first.
So you know, I asked why I say
It's some of the stuff that Luke's been putting online. Nobody even knows about it
Memes
till
on
now.
Instagram. I post things and they take it seriously and they come here and try to threaten us and search the home and think I'm a terrorist or something.
Because some of the stuff he said.
Yeah, free speech. I mean, what the they've acted like I'm committing a crime.
Quit swearing.
No, this is absurd. I'm angry.
Well, too bad. You can't do crap like this.
So there's First
What
Amendment
the-
rights, of course, but when it becomes a written threat, it becomes a big concern.
It's just a joke, and they.
This was posted on.
It don't matter, Luke. That's serious. You can't do that.
Because you're not taking it serious. It's not a
So what
joke
do
to
you want
everybody
It's
else.
not serious at all. It's laughable. It's stupid.
No, it's not. Stop.
With Luke's dad now informed of why they're here, the agent revisits her earlier concern about guns in the home.
I can take all my weapons and put them in a gun safe
That would be great.
at my shop.
That would be.
I thought they were in your safe in the room.
No, not the gun.
And this is strictly to control, but this is strictly because of
Shut
this
up.
concern.
Why are these people talking?
As an example, some of the threats were women need to be in masks.
Oh my gosh. What the?
I'm gonna get a pink gun. That's what I'll do after I a public area.
Are you kidding me, Luke?
Everyone, that's my instincts. That's what my instincts tell
I
me.
don't want to hear none of that. I'll
So
take the
that's why I'm here
guns
for the concerns.
and put them in my gun safe.
What questions do you have for me?
None really. It's all a shock to me. I didn't know any of the pictures. I didn't know any of this stuff. Because they all think the buddies he talks to, it's all a big joke to slander different ethnic groups and all the stuff they think is funny.
And that's First Amendment protected.
Yeah.
It is. No matter how you feel about it, it's First Amendment protected. But what is not
Yeah,
protected
well,
is the written threat. So
You don't
harm
go around
this way.
saying.
No, many of the mass shooters have been incels.
Oh yeah, it's.
Grandma learned a
It's
new
a
word.
I don't care. You don't say. You don't.
They killed.
Obviously, it's not a joke because the lady's here.
Doesn't mean anything. They do
It
this
does.
all the time. They harass people.
No. They
don't
don't.
say anything.
I'm 56 years old. I never had the FBI come to my house.
No.
Because
Kind of bull.
it's hard to explain to you people. You
Well, yeah. Well, you got a warped way of thinking.
When the agent asks for a chance
Yeah,
to
you can say
look
that
in the
again.
home and ensure there are no weapons in Luke's room, Luke speaks out against it, and his family seems to lose their patience with the teen.
There's no charges. They can't search our house. I'm not under arrest.
Okay, Luke.
They can't
Just-
They can't get a strong mouth.
You shut your mouth.
Go inside.
You know
I
what?
say
You
go
need to
inside.
go. Okay, go inside
They can-
now, please.
They can see the guns. If I say they can see them.
So he cannot, if the parents say, go ahead and search his room, Luke can't say, I don't want you to search my room. They can get permission from the parents.
Why would you consider?
Right, it's their house, right?
Shut your face.
He's going inside to get the guns.
Ridiculous. How do you?
Oh my gosh.
What?
He's mentally ill.
Don't say that. Do not say that.
You're not making the situation any better with your negative stuff.
Because you guys need to take it more seriously.
Yeah, well, I'm
than what
taking
you
it real serious. That he's moving all the guns out. Yeah, I am.
You gonna
What-
take the Xbox
Yeah,
away
yeah,
from her?
I'm gonna
You know
take
what?
all the out.
This is not the time for that,
Well,
okay?
because I'm trying to get her
It's
to take
not
it more
the time
seriously.
for it.
Yeah.
Seems like she's taking it pretty
Just
seriously
like
to me.
always, he won't get in trouble for anything.
Okay, how
Oh.
am I not taking it serious when we just found out about it? All the guns are going out.
Because you're trying to get rid
Go,
of
Go inside.
go.
I don't feel safe in there by myself with him.
Oh, you know what?
Oh my goodness
I
gracious.
don't.
And then
my
call
gosh.
somebody and go somewhere else.
Yeah.
How about that?
The federal agent and the members of the Edgewater Police Department leave the home having obtained enough information to secure a warrant for Luke's arrest. 6 days later,
Wow.
officers descend on the teen's home under the cover of night.
Hands up! Hands up! Come out here!
Walk out straight desk, please.
all occupants of the residence. Don't go back.
No, don't go back inside.
Come out to us with your hands up.
Lucas, hands up.
Everybody hands up.
Incel,
There's a
hands
suspect
up,
right there. That's
hands
him.
up, incel. Kiss the
Lucas,
ground,
stop,
pervert.
guys, stop where you're at.
Oh my gosh, dude.
Down on the ground, down on the ground. Lucas, get on the ground.
Are you kidding me?
Put your hands behind your back.
Did he?
You guys know exactly what this is about.
No, we don't. They came the other day.
Don't say anything.
Stand up.
You hear me?
They
Somebody,
came the
somebody
other
clear
day,
the
but
channel.
What is it now? What is
Yeah,
it now?
I don't approve of this either.
What for?
The same thing.
Because of the phone?
No, you may need the phone.
What was it for?
The same thing. Yep.
So why is this now?
What do you mean?
Why did they come now? Why
Because
did
it's
you
when we
just-
have a warrant for it.
Really?
Yes.
Luke, don't say nothing.
So
Too
when you're
late.
charged with a crime, they can charge it out one of two ways. They can charge it out by summons, where you get a letter in the mail and say, you have a court date on this particular date, please come to court. Or they can charge it out by warrant. And in cases that involve violence or potential threats of violence, they do it under the cover of darkness and they do it without telling you. So after that first visit with the FBI, what I would have recommended for him to do, call a lawyer right now. And that lawyer starts interacting with the prosecutor. They would have had a heads up. And what we do is, okay, well, he'll turn himself in. You're gonna do it, issue the warrant on Friday. He'll turn himself in on Friday.
Turn around, face the bed of the truck. You got anything on you gonna poke, prick, stick me?
No.
Okay, I just want to make sure. Gotcha. You've got a warrant for your arrest for written threats to kill or do terroristic attacks. Do you understand?
Yes.
All right. Spread your feet.
This is ridiculous.
It's not ridiculous.
Yeah, it is. I mean, the post, I agree. That was all
This
crazy.
this is not ridiculous
I think it's ridiculous. Why didn't they just take him that day then?
because they didn't have it that day. It requires investigations. It requires time.
Yeah, I know what he was saying. I agree with that. That was all wrong, but
Well, this is the result of that. It's taken very seriously.
said?
It's taken very seriously. Yes.
These young kids.
It's not young kid. It's nothing to do about that.
I
Kinda.
think I know the kid.
I understand that.
Kind of has to do with
I understand
that.
he's your son.
Here, put it
He's
this.
not gonna go kill somebody.
Do you know that?
Put it this way, right? So put it this way: if something does happen and we did nothing about it, then you know.
There's nothing to do.
Hold on.
He's here all the time.
But
He's not. He
listen,
don't leave.
he's not in the
house.
prison.
He's
cell.
on the damn
Yeah,
Nintendo
so
20
at the end of
hours
the
a
day. You have to
day.
understand that kind of stuff can't be taken lightly with the way the world is nowadays.
While Luke's mom heads inside
Whoa,
to get a
that's
pair of
weird.
shoes for her son, his dad continues speaking with police officers.
Yeah, for after.
That was the weird way to put it. We can't, with the way the world is today. This is why some of this shit, as we saw with the SPLC, some of this shit is fomented online to get people in this mindset to where they're like, yeah, I'm going to talk, you know, the irony pilled bullshit, plus the extremist ideologies, right? Fomenting this on the internet in certain areas of the internet. That's what leads to the world being the way it is, because you do get people, and again, some of them are not legitimate, but some of them are legitimate, where people legitimately go and do things. They're kind of creating the grounds, they're kind of creating the environment to foster this type of thinking so that they can come and say, well, I'm going to come in and I'm going to lay down the law, and it's going to be something like tyranny, like this, pulling you out of your bed in the middle of the night because of this previously constructed online movement, online kind of meme culture that I think is being propagated by certain people. I don't think it's all legitimate. Some of it is legitimate, but I think a lot of it is not. And that creates the kind of an allowance where you think that it's normal and it's normalized. And then that creates the environment, which creates more pushback by the feds. That's why this shit, like, people need to just chill the fuck out. That's what I really want to tell people, that it's like, you can feel certain ways and maybe, you know, talking about that with people IRL, but like posting all this shit online is so fucking dumb, because then you're going to get blowback and you're going to get real tyranny, because we got to save the kids, right? We got to save people. We can't allow this stuff. Like he just said, we can't allow this stuff to happen anymore. It's a different world now. Like, what in the fucking world?
On the internet, you go to jail for that nowadays?
Yeah, if you're inciting mass murder of particular individuals, absolutely.
If you, what do you got? Name names, or you just?
No, you don't need to. You don't need to name names if you say that you're going to mass kill. Yes,
That's not protected. That's not protected speech.
Free speech is a protected constitutional right. However, there is a point where it goes from being free speech to being a crime.
Any espousal of violence is no longer free speech. You cannot incite or request or make any attempts to say anything about violence. That becomes no more free speech. If you just simply say, I hate insert X group here, whatever. That is what it is. But you can't start espousing any kind of thing that says, I'm going to kill anybody. That's where it becomes a problem. A major problem, in fact, because the state of Florida deems it a second-degree felony, punishable by 15 years in prison.
He don't leave the house.
Great. Right now he doesn't. Until he's decided he's ready. You can't not take stuff like that seriously, and we will never not take that seriously.
While behind bars,
We'll never
Luke reaches
not
out to
take
his
that
brother
seriously.
in a recorded jail call.
I don't know what they're thinking, even though I never meant nothing of it. Yeah, well, you're just going to have to be honest and tell them that, and you need to apologize. Yeah, I know. It's my friends talk to you or whatever. I don't know if they're going to ask you questions. Well, I'm sure everyone's going to be asking questions, and of course everyone around here is constantly looking at that for new mug shots because they got nothing better to do, so people are going to find out. It's humiliating.
Haha, Luke's an incel.
You
Now
need to
everybody knows.
say some prayers or something. Yeah, you're acting like I'm getting hung on the gallows in Nuremberg or something. No, but you gotta go through this. I mean, you brought it on yourself. Well, yeah, like I knew this would happen. It was just a joke on the internet. It's serious. They can't ignore that. That's how bad things happen. Yeah.
Luke's fears that his friends would all find out were eventually realized, as this conversation between Sea Salty Man and the FBI took place after Luke's arrest and his subsequent release from jail on a $10,000 bond. Fully aware of Luke's legal consequences, the teen works to make his stance clear.
I'm just going to put this in the record. I won't and can't relate to going and wanting to shoot up a place. That's absolutely mad.
Mm-hmm.
But certain people, I guess, can, just because that, like, ambiguous anger that has, like, built up in some people, especially like that sit in the house all day. They have no outlet, and all they do is they're chronically online. It's just not healthy.
What are your thoughts now, looking hindsight?
Definitely watch my emotions, and he definitely should do the same. Like, are you talking about, like, what I've learned from the whole experience kind of
Not
thing?
really what you've learned, but what are your thoughts about his likelihood to maybe act on any of these types of threats?
I think that's a good joke.
At what point does a joke become a reality? Like, what's the line?
Very good question. A joke, it depends on, like, certainly, like, the circumstance. But with this, like, with this specific situation, with him going out and harming something, I could sit here and say, because I've known him for so long, that I've seen the patterns, and who knows, but, you know, changes. So, truthfully, I don't know.
The special agent and Edgewater police also visited the
Yeah,
home of
'cause all they can
another
go off
Luke's
of is
close friends.
the thing you
According
said.
to police records, Luke had sent him what they described as numerous threats and derogatory comments against women.
One being like, I hate women so much it's unreal. Just seeing them makes me seethe with rage. Knowing other men women and I can't makes me seethe with rage. It makes me want to become a terrorist. World. Even if I ascended and somehow attained a woman, I would never truly love her. I just beat her. I hate them.
From when I read it.
Do you remember reading
I don't
that?
remember.
No.
Sounds like he's just kind of got his blockers on and not really paying attention to it.
And I know he's just like I am. We're like, oh yeah, that's them. Whatever. You don't
whatever.
think anything. But then he started saying it, and we're like, whoa, the world's different now. You can't say this and
Exactly,
online and certain
100%.
words, and we've seen it. I mean, we're living it.
Right. And you can call it a joke as much as you like.
Right.
But a lot of other people have called it jokes.
Absolutely.
Who have acted out.
Right, and that is very excessive to me. So I would have never imagined him to keep having these. And I hope it is just a kid talking, but that definitely would put a concern. That I'm not trying to be mean, but I do think he's not allowed to come around. Just for, I don't want to take any chances.
Yep. According to court documents, 19-year-old Lucas Gregory Nevcherlane was charged with 1 count of written threats to kill or do bodily injury. He entered a plea of not guilty and is currently still out on bond. The case is ongoing, and a pretrial hearing has been set for May 20th, 2026. Special thank you to Bruce for reviewing.
Chalk it up. Incel L. Incel. You know, the irony is not lost on me where the kid is clearly, like the dad is even like, he never leaves the house. Like, This is why we need IRL clubs. Exactly. You don't do anything to try and get yourself, or maybe you like it. Maybe you like being in the despair. Maybe you like being a loser. Maybe you like being angry. He says he sits at home all day. He does nothing. He never leaves the house. Dude. People just want to get online and bitch and bitch and bitch. And that's all they want to do. And they want to get so angry about everything. And it's just like, why don't you go out and fucking work out, exercise, do something, do anything. I don't know, do something. Like if you really were like, I'm ready to RKD for a woman, I feel like, why wouldn't you try like an easier path? Like, why would you just jump straight to that? Well, it's because he knows about, what's his name? Brekkjevik or whatever. He knows about Brekkjevik, but he doesn't know how to, do his taxes. That's why. Because you leapfrog all the normal avenues in life and the normal elements, the stuff that's actually takes time to foster and to grow and to actually, acquire skills, acquire, ways of talking with people, communication, acquire a job, a decent job. Like, dog, you live at home. You're 19. You do nothing but game all day. Yeah, you're like, oh, I need my trad e-girl. Like, dog, you're not going to fucking find her on the internet. Actually, that's not even true, because you know how many chicks I would find on freaking Overwatch, playing Overwatch back in 2017, 18 days? There are so many chicks I would fucking talk to on there. Yeah, I'm sure this confrontation with a female fed for meme posting is going to cure him of his... I know. That's irony too. That's ironic. Like, of course. The FBI should be developing philosophical arguments to convince incels why women aren't so bad if they really cared and thought that. I think they're actually, the FBI and these people, the SPLC, they're actually doing the opposite. They're trying to construct arguments, construct data points, and push things out, push out aesthetics and an internet culture that pushes this stuff, because I think they want an extreme culture. I think they want people to be activists, to be extremists, to feel a sense of existential dread anytime they wake up, to feel despair, to feel resentment. I think they want that because it creates flashpoint events. You can take something out of it. You can get something out of it, make something out of it. They're just dunking on a loser they don't truly fear. It's just bullying. Yeah. Yeah. Well, hey, it's a get mogged world, right? It was, who said that earlier? Not that I don't agree with that, but it's tough because, a lot of these people, they feel like that. A lot of the people who do go out there and commit these types of acts, they feel as though, oh, the weak should fear the strong. And it's like, I get that to a degree, but like, now here's the strong coming after you. Oh, well, that one, it's not me. No. No, I don't deserve this. Like, I don't know, man. Is that the society you want to live in? Okay.